Sad times for anyone who watched Jurassic Park growing up as a kid.
We're trying to pay tribute and you're fucking... Welcome back to the Amount Podcast. Podcast episode number 10. We're in double digits, boys.
Yeah, boy.
Smashing it, aren't we? Basically professional now.
So much for 4 episodes.
I know, yeah.
Prick. We got a fancy light and everything.
Kicking it up a notch today, mate.
Whoa.
We're big time now.
I'm not sure if it's doing anything, but it's sick.
It looks all right, though, doesn't it?
Looks like we're professionals.
Anyway, right. What's been good this week then, fellas? Who's going to kick us off?
I've got a good win.
Oh, I always like a good
It
win.
weren't even me. It was Millie.
Hey, win's a win, mate.
You'll be so proud of this.
Yeah?
So, she started getting wobbly teeth.
Yeah?
So she had one at the bottom. That one kind of fell out as it on its own. What?
Oh, sorry. I was trying to adjust my headphones a bit loud. Carry on. Carry on.
I can't hear it now.
Yeah, I was adjusting cars.
Oh,
I thought
for
it was.
fuck's sake.
Anyway, carry on.
Yeah. Anyway, she's had another one right next to it, bottom in the middle, and it's been wobbly for about a week. And she come down last night after she'd been to bed, and she was like, "Oh, Dad, my tooth's really hurting." And I was like, "There's not really a lot I can do for you." I was like, "You're just gonna have to wait till it falls out." And anyway, she went to walk away, and she kind of stopped, turned around, and just went, "Oh, just pull it out." And I went, "You what?" She was like, "Just pull it out." I was like, "Are you sure?" She was like, "Yeah." Sat there like that.
Did you understand what that was going to entail?
Well, this is it. So I kind of like, I don't know, like eased in. Like, I was like just wobbling it to see if she'd flinch.
Is it a little bottom one? Or?
Yeah. And I was like, "Does that hurt?" She was like, I was like, "Are you sure you wanted me to pull it?" She's like, so I just went, and she went, "You done?" I was like, "Your nails, mate." Every time I've tried to do that with Ollie in the past, he's either screamed or ran away. She's like, not even phased, mate. And she was like, she's like, "Have you done it?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Give it her." She was like,
All right.
"Am I going to get a pound?"
It's when she's upstairs pulling the rest out because she wants a tenner.
Yeah, she's in the mirror like that.
"Poppy, just pull it."
That's quality.
That was my little win.
Nice.
Any wins this week, Kyle?
Your phone's doing my win, by the way.
It's your headphones. It must be because no one else can hear it.
And yeah, it stopped.
Anyway, moving on.
No, I just made some good progress on the living room. That's about it. Other than that, really, not really had much winning.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, it's about all I could really think of, to be honest.
It is.
Yeah. Got a load of painting done. Other than that, so.
Big win.
Well, yeah, it's boring as fuck and tedious as out, but yeah, you could say big.
Yeah. I was pretty much the same this week. I didn't necessarily have a win, but I did have an interesting weekend. Went up to Liverpool for a friend's wedding. And to be fair, it's a part of Liverpool I've never been to before. It's the Stanley Docks right by Everton's new ground. And I really like it. It's all like old factory buildings that they've turned into cool little quirky bars and stuff like that. So it was just a really good event, really good venue, and had a great time, to be fair.
Nice.
I'd recommend it to anybody. Get yourself up there.
Sound.
Loss, it comes off the back of that. I need to go to the gym.
Could have told you that a long time ago.
Well, I knew you'd back me up on that. I look like a marshmallow on a stick in a suit, and I don't like it. As soon as I took my jacket off, my shirt's fucking bigger than my legs, and I was like, this is fucking horrendous. I need to sort my life out. So I'm going to get my ass back in the gym. I've been looking up at different training programs and shit, but I'm going to turn this loss into a win. So
nice.
That's my plan with this one. Any losses for you boys this week?
Not really.
Fucking just smashed it this week, have you boys?
Not really.
I had a real hard time last night, like not having an absolute fucking meltdown. I had a load of belly pork right in the fridge, and I was like, "This needs eating today," and it was all barbecue marinated and that. And I said to Holly, I was like, "Right, I'm gonna stick all of this on the barbecue. I'm just gonna put a bit of coal on there, stick it on a barbecue. Me and you will just have some picky, chopped up belly pork. You know what I mean? Just to snack on and just watch some shit on the telly." And I didn't wait long enough for the coal to just settle, and I put it on while there was flames, a little bit of flames left, and the flames just erupted as soon as the pork went on, and turned all of the pork into charcoal within seconds, and like the whole thing was fucking burnt. And it was like literally 3 packs of belly pork.
Oh,
I
nice.
was absolutely fucking fuming.
So anybody can offer Carl some barbecue lessons. That'd be like, really appreciated.
Should give some tips on that. That'd be great.
Quite happily to be your guinea pig while you learn. But going back on the gym one though, I think we should do a challenge on the pod, all 3 of us. Do you reckon?
Is it an eating challenge?
As in probably less eating challenge. Getting actually back into some sort of shape. It's good for your mental health. It's good challenge for the pod. We can hold each other accountable on here. People can see how shit we're doing at it, all that kind of stuff. What do you reckon? Sweet. I'll do some research and I'll come back with one then. We can do it. Yeah?
Okay.
Recommendation this week. It's not really a recommendation, just a shout out. What a fucking role model Jude Bellingham is.
I was a geezer.
Top lad. And you've seen he's come out saying, encouraging men to speak up and stuff like that. Telling people that he's done it in the past to make himself feel better and stuff like that. So just, again, we've spoke about role models before, but for what a superstar he is at the minute to come out with stuff like that, I thought it was fucking impressive.
Yeah.
That kid's looking at him, looking up to him and stuff.
Yeah.
Doing it.
Such a young lad as well. He's not that old.
No.
So yeah, I just thought that was a worthy shout out, to be fair, because like I say, he's a massive superstar. You think he's got the world at his feet, he wouldn't have any problems. And clearly he's still human as well. Anything funny from this week, boys?
This is where I struggle. Yeah.
Because you're not funny.
Yeah. yeah. Not really, no.
It's not really funny. I can't put it in my hear me out section, but it's about fucking my journey to work.
Oh,
it's been pissing me off for weeks, and yeah, every time we do the podcast, I'm like, I'm going to talk about it, and I've just forgot to talk about it. And it happened again this morning. It's starting to fucking rage me.
It doesn't sound funny, this.
Birds, my exact point, birds are either ballsy as fuck or stupid as fuck. But I'm sick to fucking death of it.
What type of birds?
Because I work in the country, right?
You work in the country?
We've had this conversation before.
Yeah.
Work in the country, a lot of birds, a lot of hedgerows, right? And I swear to God, if a bird tries to play chicken with me once more, I'm just not going to move. Because every time I try and wait till the last second, and then it just looks at me as if to say, do it, pussy. So I'm like, slam my brake on, swerve. And it pisses me off because I think the fucker's laughing at me. The fucker, he's back there with all his mates now, like, what a dickhead.
Or maybe the birds are just depressed. Maybe they're like, just do it, man.
Honestly, I'm getting so sick of it. I must have the argument. And it's not even just once per journey. It's got to be 4 times on my way to work every single morning. Infuriating. I can't. And it raises a good question. Is this why the game's called chicken? You know, like when you stand in the middle of the road.
Maybe.
And I think that must be where it comes from.
Maybe.
But it pisses me off. Like, I can't. I'm just getting angry thinking about it.
It gets me down going through Anslow on the way early in the morning.
Yeah.
It's only early in the morning as well, isn't it? It's never in the day.
Fucking, oh my God. And it's always pigeons. Fucking stupid vermin pigeons. I don't even like pigeons. But I don't want to run one over.
Oh, you like really conflicted there. Josh is the animal lover, but he's like, oh fuck, get him away.
The pigeon's getting it. So yeah, I either need to like grow some balls and think I need to teach you the lesson, or
have you tried leaving like 10 minutes earlier, see if you get ahead of them?
I don't think they get up on a regime. Like
obviously, you said they're sat in the bush. I
don't think their alarms go off at 6 o'clock. Like on the road.
You're the one saying they're sat in the bush waiting for you to come.
It's like Toy Story. Instead of Andy's coming, they go, Josh is coming. Yeah. They all just jump on
no,
the
they're
road.
not sat in the bush waiting for me. They're sat on the road waiting for me.
All right.
I think they see me from miles away. I'm like, assume formations. They're like, there with the spears and the shield. Hold! Hold!
What's the score so far? Do you reckon they're like 5-0?
I'd say at least a 17 to 0. Yeah.
They've got a load of reg plates on a chart.
Yeah. And the thing is, the ones like the ones that I try to play almost like call their bluff, and I wait till the last minute. But then I'm so shit scared because they go out of view. I'm like, oh fuck! Please don't tell me I've hit one. Like, where is it? Do you know what I mean? I haven't seen it fly away. Or even if I slow right down, I could slow right down, and the pigeon goes out of view, and then I'm like, is it moved or am I going to roll over it? Because do you know what I mean?
You're waiting for like a little bump.
Literally. Oh, I can't express.
You can imagine the other side of it as well. Like,
getting
it finally
pissed off.
goes, right, I'm not stopping. Oh, no way, it's it.
That is literally what I'd be like as well. You know what? When I was a kid, I helped this bloke put signs up for like marathons and stuff. and he ran over a rabbit once, and he even called it before he hit it, and it pissed me off something rotten. I didn't talk to him for the rest of the day. This was like first thing in the morning. I didn't talk to him for the rest of the day, and he was like, "Why are you in a mud for? I didn't mean to hit it." I was like, "You literally told me it was there,
10
and then
points.
hit it." So yeah, not a fan.
I don't know how we can offer you any advice to get over this one, mate.
Honestly, I think I might just start cycling to work or something. It's a long way to cycle.
There's your training program.
4 miles.
No. Well, my funny one is, as much as you love taking the piss out of me because I love drinking Guinness and it's a personality trait and all that kind of stuff. Beer and Moretti.
You drinking Guinness? You've not mentioned it.
Yeah. Well, Beer and Moretti have jumped on the bandwagon now. Have you seen that?
Lay the table.
Lay the table.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I'm here for it. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
It is cool. There's another one as well, isn't there? I've seen another one.
What do you mean by
You know
lay the table?
the
Don't
beer,
split the G, lay the table.
the Beer and Moretti guy sits like this, looks like he's leaning on a table.
Right.
So you've got to drink enough in one
It's
sip.
quite a lot as well.
It's almost half the pint.
Right.
And the line of your beer also...
Has to be in line with his arm.
Yeah, so it looks like he's leaning on the
Right.
table.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. Obviously, it's jumped on the splitting the G bandwagon.
Doesn't
So
it?
all the other lager nonces have got something to talk about. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
There is another one. I can't remember what the other one was.
I don't know.
But all I think is split the G is like reasonable amount to like chug in one, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas laying the table, I'd
That
argue
looks
it's even
hard.
past half.
Oh, yeah. It's hard work.
I don't want to lay the table.
Is it because by the time you get to it, you're already laying on the table yourself? You're arseholed.
Right, has everyone got any internet's gone mad?
I'll be honest, my categories, I've kind of just threw wherever I think they could.
I was going
I've
to say,
got a lot of
skip
facts.
second to it.
I've got a couple of facts though. Well, you normally do the weekly points.
We haven't done that for a couple of weeks, but anyway, carry on.
Oh, well, that's what I've been putting down as. But I've got a couple of facts.
Oh, I like
I
facts.
can either give them you both now, I can spread them out, you let me know.
Just hit me.
I've got a really interesting one, and then
Yeah.
I've got a football-related one.
Okay,
go.
You choose.
the interesting one.
Right, the interest. You're going to think it's not interesting, but I thought it was amazing.
Do
Did
we
you
get
know?
to vote like 1 to 10 whether it's interesting?
Yeah, okay, I want to vote after this.
Yeah.
Did you know pufferfish?
Yes.
So when they blow up as a defense mechanism, they let off
Puff
like a
up.
toxin,
Yeah.
don't they? Yeah. Did you know that dolphins have learned that if they take in just a little bit of this toxin,
They
it
get
gets
high.
them high?
Yes.
And they get euphoric. I swear to God.
Yeah.
So what they've started doing is they get one of these pufferfish, they knock it about a bit to get it
Yeah.
to puff up, and then they take in turns and they
Yeah.
pass the pufferfish around.
get high.
I swear to God.
Puff, puff, pass.
I swear to God.
No, it's
I
like a
swear to God.
it's like a psychedelic, isn't it?
Yeah,
for dolphins?
yeah. And then what they do, they all end up floating near the water, like high as
Yeah.
fuck.
Are dolphins just dead reincarnations of humans?
Yeah, they got to be.
They're, they're smarter than us, clearly.
Well, they're the only other animal that has sex for pleasure as well, aren't
Yeah.
they?
There you go. Interesting
Wow.
facts.
Did you know ants are the only other species to go to war? Form armies and go to war. True story.
I've never thought
As
about
annoying
it,
as
but it
ants
makes
are, I
sense.
do think they're really cool.
Yeah, ants are sick.
Yeah, they're like little soldiers, aren't
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Well, that's literally what they are, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah. Do you want my football one too, or should I hold back on that one?
I'm going to give you first one, probably a 5, because I already knew about it.
No, you didn't. Look
Yeah, I
at him.
did.
Look how short,
I didn't. I loved it.
Look at him fucking. Oh,
Pufferfish, dolphins getting high.
Fuck off.
Try again.
Fuck off. He's still sick. I know about it now. Still 10 out of 10.
Try again next week, yeah?
You're a prick. What about this one then?
Got him.
Do you know where the yellow and red card come from?
In football.
Yeah.
No.
I thought I'd check you didn't know this one before
Thank you.
Because you'd only pretend you knew it anyway.
No,
even
no,
though you
I don't
didn't know
pretend that. I'm completely honest.
It. It comes from the England versus Argentina 1966 World Cup game.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
They never had yellow and red cards
No,
before that.
so apparently the referee tried to send. It was a lad at work that told me this, so he might be just making it up to make it look stupid. But no, I've actually.
Everyone loves it when we bring
No,
out
I
facts
fact
that aren't
checked it. I
facts.
fact checked it. I fact checked it. So apparently the ref was German, I think, and he tried to send off the Argentina player for a tackle. And this guy didn't leave for like 8 minutes, didn't get off the pitch for like 8 minutes. And the argument afterwards was, well, he didn't leave because there was a language barrier. He didn't understand what the ref was saying to him. And that's when they brought in the cards so that there was no confusion.
Oh, so there was like sendings off, but the cards obviously
The
simplified
physical
it.
cards
Yeah.
didn't exist.
Breaks all language. Yeah, I suppose it's a
Breaks the language
blanket
barrier.
thing,
Yeah.
isn't it?
But I thought it was quite an interesting
That's
fact,
quite cool.
especially with England and
yeah.
Argentina coming up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, fuck me.
Good one.
There you go. You like that?
That's
Rate
pretty
it.
cool.
I get that a solid 8.
Yeah, thanks. And you know what I thought? Pub
What?
quiz. That's going to be a pub quiz
Yeah,
question.
it's gonna
One day
definitely-
that'll
yeah,
be a pub
yeah.
quiz question. So yeah,
We'll have to do a pub quiz, some of these ones you bring up.
Yeah,
See if anybody actually listens to what we do.
probably not.
My internet's gone mad is a different angle. There's apparently a 22-year-old Scottish girl faked an entire pregnancy, even faked scans and a gender reveal party. Then went to like her boyfriend the whole time, thought she was pregnant. Then went on to have a home birth and give birth to a prosthetic baby, and then convince everyone in her family that the baby had died.
That's psychotic.
How mental do you have to be? And it was only later that her mum went into her room to tidy her room and found the baby under the bed.
There's just no words to express.
Yeah.
Imagine being the person who thought who was the dad.
Yeah.
That'd be almost as bad as losing a baby.
Could you imagine if he murdered her? Because of how that fucking...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? How much
Yeah.
that fucked him up.
Yeah.
And he just lost it. And he, like...
How
murder.
would the dad not have known?
What do you mean?
Like, surely he wanted to hold his kid.
I didn't deep dive into that bit.
To be
but
fair, some of the
this
fake
storyline
babies
shocked.
are quite real. Like, you could
Yeah.
probably pass it off.
Where did she get it? Like the dark web or something?
I don't know, but why?
Yeah, it's
Well,
just psychotic, innit?
oh yeah.
Well, it's like them. There's a word for the syndrome, isn't there? You know, like when mums poison the kids for attention and stuff. There's a word
I
for it.
don't know.
There's a word. I can't remember what it's called. Munchausen syndrome.
Munchausen syndrome.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's what Eminem's mum did. Kept him ill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's that really famous daughter and mother that's on Amazon
Yes,
Prime?
I know what you mean.
There's a series about it. I haven't watched it yet, but it looks dead
Squish
interesting.
was on about it, saying
Doesn't she force her to try and be famous or something? I might be wrong here. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, there's a documentary at the minute.
People are fucking mental, aren't they?
Yeah, people are fucking crazy.
I just read it so many times. Just
You've either been through some
Why?
serious trauma in your life to do something like that, or you're just an attention-seeking motherfucker.
but I'm just wondering what the goal is and at what point.
Attention, innit? It's got to be.
At what point through that have you gone, shit, I've gone too far. I'm going to have to either admit it or double down on this.
Well, she did double down on it.
Yeah.
What's she gonna do? Stick her hand in the back of it like a puppet and go, meh. Like, do you know what I mean?
Sorry, what? Do that again.
Meh.
So realistic. I don't know, but again, scrolling through the internet and you can find all sorts of fucking mad shit.
I don't think it is the internet that's gone mad. I think it's the people.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think internet's just the
The
platform.
internet just puts it out there, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Well, yeah, that was my internet's gone mad. I think we'll go for a quick break and then we'll come back to some Hear Me Outs and yeah.
Come on.
Sad. Welcome back to the Hear Me Out section. Controversial topics, hot takes, an argument you can't seem to solve between you. So, hit us up.
Hear me out. A Magnum is just a chalk ice with a stick up its arse.
Fuck it is.
No, I disagree.
Now, this is it. So, I thought about this when I was eating a Magnum. I'm talking about the original Magnum, not the almond
okay,
one
that
or not
might
the
change
flavoured
my
one.
answer.
So, I'm just the original Magnum, right? Now, imagine that was a square rather than the shape of the Magnum. Would people still buy it, or would they look at it and go, that's just a fucking chalk ice?
I would
Chocolate
argue
is a
I'd
rectangle, aren't they?
Fuck off.
fuck off. I would argue chalk ice is better than an original Magnum. Magnums are only good if you're going for a
This
good...
guy's not afraid to get his hands dirty. He doesn't need a stick. He's happy with the chalk ice in
Where it
his
starts,
hands.
you know, when it
wants
starts
it.
melting all over your hand. Oh.
He was on his hands and on
I
his
do
face.
like a good chalk. I think it's probably because it reminds me of being a kid. But
Yeah.
I hadn't had one in years. But I don't think there's something special about a normal chocolate Magnum. I think they're a bit wank.
This is it. And I thought about it. You know, when I bought those Magnums that time, I went again to go and get me and Holly an ice cream from the petrol station. And I looked at them and I thought, they're £3.
Yeah.
And I can go and get like 6 or 8 a box at Morrison's for like £3.
Do they come in even numbers then?
I was literally just thinking the same thing.
Maybe. Potentially, yeah, but you don't need nothing with a chocolate.
Why is
ice, do you?
everything telling me even know
It's still true, man. Still true.
It is a fair point, but the ice cream in a Magnum is better.
Is it?
I do think so, yeah.
No,
Why don't we do a live taste test?
I'm not sure.
You got some?
Yes,
Hey,
my
no, I'll
kind of
bring some
challenge.
next time.
Yeah, boy.
Got to get the fridge freezer going and we'll just stick a load in
The
there.
Ebenezer,
The crowd pleaser.
Julius Caesar.
Lina Tara Pizza.
Cardi Breezer.
But it is a fair point, and it's just marketing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Taking something simple that we had on council estates as kids and making it fucking expensive.
That double caramel one's nice though. Have you had that one?
What, double caramel choc ice?
No, the Magnum, obviously.
No, I've not.
Did you remember the choc ices that had all three? The strawberry, the chocolate, and the vanilla.
Where the fuck were you
Yeah.
brought?
Eh?
We fucking come from Kensington or something.
Choc
No,
ice
no.
was one thing, choc ice.
And
don't know if they're still
and if
doing,
you
but
didn't eat all the paper with the choc ice, then you can fucking go back and finish it.
No, but they were a thing.
Such a greedy prick.
I remember it once. I don't think I did dream it, but I remember.
I don't think I did dream it,
But
but I could have.
I could well have, right? But I specifically remember a choc ice, right? And there was a special. It might have been a limited edition thing once upon a time. But they had, you know how you get the
Did you
the
lick a
tubs
puffer
of
fish
ice
at the
cream?
time?
Potentially. But you know when you get the tubs of ice cream that have all three?
Yeah,
Right, it was the same as that, but inside the choc ice. I might be wrong. Someone help me
you
out
made
there,
that up.
but-
I think you're making that up.
No, I don't think I did.
Are you sure you didn't just open one of them ice cream tubs and just turn it on its side?
Yeah.
Maybe, or I dreamt it. I don't know, but I have it in my head.
Someone please confirm if Carly's been licking puffer fish, because I don't ever remember that.
Order. My turn.
Go.
Hear me out. Worst thing about social media isn't comparison. Like, you know, we always argue it's about
Yeah.
I think it's because it makes people think that their opinion is important.
Puts people automatically on a platform that they don't even have.
Literally,
Yeah.
gives them almost some validity in what they're saying, even if it's absolutely bullshit.
And like you said, the problem is you can drop an opinion and 10 other people jump on the bandwagon with you, and all of a sudden, like you say, it's validated your opinion, hasn't it?
Saw a post similar, like, sort of about what you're saying the other day, and it was basically saying just because 5 people agree with you doesn't make you right.
Yeah.
And it's the same sort of thing, isn't it?
Literally.
Like you've just said there, 10 people could comment on it saying, yeah, I agree. It still doesn't make it right.
No, exactly.
Like, it doesn't make it a fact.
I don't know if that's the worst thing about social media, though.
I do.
Okay. That's a fair point.
I don't know why.
I got nothing.
I got nothing left to add. I kind of do. I don't know. One of my biggest hatreds with people these days is the fact that they think they can say something and it instantly means something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
It goes back to what was, I think Carl brought it up before about people saying stuff and with no risk of being smacked in the mouth.
yeah, but like not even that. Also, like, I follow a guy and he goes around with a sign on him, like protesting different things about like trans rights and stuff.
Okay.
And he basically argues saying like, you don't bring kids into it, whatever you do. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, something about trans kids don't exist is one of the things he says. But the point is, people come up to him and they start arguing, oh, why are you coming out here and you're making people, you're something about, why can't you just let people live their lives? And he's like, looking at him like, what are you doing now?
Yeah.
You're coming and giving me your opinion. I'm allowed to give mine.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
The hypocrisy.
yeah, it infuriates me that people think they can have an opinion and everyone's got to run around it. Oh, is that right? Okay, yeah. No, fuck you and your opinion.
It's the same old thing that you said before, that don't let the facts ruin a good story as well. Because
Yeah.
like the amount, as soon as someone jumps in the comments with the facts, people are like, no.
Exactly.
You get named as something then. You're a racist, you're a bigot, you're
Yeah.
a something if you come with the facts.
Yeah, literally. Well, it's funny you say that because the video, the one that made me think when I saw him was a woman comes up to him and she says something about, she's like, I know loads of trans people aren't the problem. And he's like, what? So you think trans people should be in women's spaces? So like men should be in women's spaces? And she's like, yeah, they never do anything. And he's like, I've literally got a book with all of the cases of where men have either sexually exploited or done something in a woman's space, and she just didn't want to hear it.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
Didn't suit her prerogative.
Well, yeah, you're right in the sense of there's no, I don't know the right word, but like due process in you getting your opinion out there. It's not
Yeah.
being regulated by somebody. Someone hasn't fact checked it before you've dumped
Yeah.
it, kind of thing.
I just think that if you're going to give an opinion, you have to be willing to hear somebody else's opinion.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Not even, I'm not even interested if you never change your opinion, but you can't give your opinion and then criticize someone else for giving theirs, because that's all that's happening, isn't it?
Or just be like grown up enough to agree to disagree. If you can't both come to a conclusion, say, well, look, we just think different.
Yeah. And people have attacked him and people have threw stuff over him and everything, but he's literally there to have a conversation. But yeah, people don't want to have a conversation anymore. They're too scared of what the other person might say. Grow up, mate.
Literally.
Whatever.
Right, my God. Hear me out. People should have a time limit at petrol pumps or their car gets fucking towed.
I like that. I like that a lot.
There should be something where, because it happened to me this week, where they get busy, don't they, the petrol stations. You pull in and every single pump is taken. So you pull in behind somebody and wait for them to finish. Sounds not a problem. Fill the car up, they go in. This woman then came out, opened a boot, started going through all the bags in a boot, fucking about getting this, sorting that out, literally swapping this stuff to that bag and vice versa. And I'm like, you can see me sat here, can't you? Yeah. I just think there's got to be a timer on it or something. From the minute you finish and you put the pump back on,
Yeah.
you've got
I agree.
5 minutes, otherwise your car gets
If you're one of them
the
people, where's your manners?
Yeah,
your
just pull over to another space or something.
Like
in
that,
your
Just
bag.
pull forward out of the
It's
space.
basic common courtesy
People
that
don't
you
have
weren't
it.
taught as a kid, innit?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I tell you what, I'll pull over just over there,
Yeah.
just so I can get out of the way for this person, because I don't own the petrol station.
Because I'm
This
not
is
a
shared
cunt.
Space. Yeah, this is a shared space.
And just don't swan around with it. My time is more important than yours kind of attitude.
Yeah,
that,
and I tell you another thing with that. I have a thing. Unless all of the normal pumps are taken, if you're using the pay at the pump, pay at the fucking pump. I don't want to be stuck behind you at the pay at the pump and see you go, right, get my wallet out the car and nip in there. Do it there. You don't need to go in there. Do it there. Like, I know you're getting your steps in, but get them in elsewhere. You don't need to go to the kiosk. It is pay at the pump for our convenience, so that you are quicker, so I can get there. Not so you can just fucking toss me off. Do you know what I mean? It's okay. I don't know. It pisses me off. Anyway, right.
Don't toss Kyle off at pumps.
Yeah.
Another one on just off the dome.
Go.
With this ain't so much about people at the petrol stations, but about petrol stations themselves. It's a crime that they don't label up the fact that they have only got the premium diesel and fuel on the furthest space. Because I think I won't be a cunt. I'm not going to stop at the first pump where I can see there's budget fuel because I'm cheap as fuck. But I'm going to go to the next one so the next person behind me can go up. And then you pull out, you pull up, you look up. Premium diesel.
And the guy
and then
behind
you
you
look in your mirror to go back, and some cunt's just pulled up right in front, right behind you, and you're like,
and he's
"You
going,
bastard!" Yeah, literally. Oh, it infuriates me. In fact, I did that leaving here last week. I did it. I went to the Shell garage, and I pulled up. That's literally pulled up and it weren't until I got out, and I was like, "You fucking bastard!"
You know what?
That's got to be the worst designed petrol station as well. That
It is,
literally,
it's
you
ridiculous.
can't get two
Can't
cars
move.
between
No.
pumps.
I've got a bit of a controversial opinion to add to that, to be fair. Something
go.
I saw at the last petrol station I was talking about, the one with the Magnums. And I come out after paying for my fuel. And again, this might spark a bit of debate here, but there was a bloke in a Porsche 911 and it was stunning, all right? And he was putting cheap fuel in. And I thought, look, with really expensive cars, really high performance engines, you kind of need to be using premium fuel. It's kind of what it's there for. And he was putting in the cheap fuel, and I just thought, if you've got the money to have that supercar,
Look after the cunt.
like, I would be putting the premium fuel in. I would be, just even if that isn't as true as what people say it is about the premium fuel with the premium engine and the high performance, I still probably wouldn't take the risk, and I probably would.
To be fair, they even say with normal cars, it said to put premium fuel in every so often.
fourth time or something.
Yeah.
Like
Well, yeah, it just made me think. I thought, am I being judgmental? This guy might have fallen on hard times.
Fuck him, George. Fuck off. He's driving a Porsche.
Yeah, I know.
What kind of hard times he got?
Doesn't mean he can afford it, though, does it?
Oh, that's his problem. You deserve to break down because you've got no fuel.
Anything can happen in life, can't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if something bad happened, I wouldn't be driving around in a Porsche 911.
True fact. On the same
I'd
token,
get a good car.
But you also don't know that it's just heavily financed and he drives it
you never know now.
To the petrol station and back fucking
people living on credit card lifestyle, aren't they?
I mean, all show and no
or
go.
or just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
All that.
Just buy a new one.
Oh, yeah. Or maybe it's stinking rich, so when the engine does blow up, he's like, it's one of 5 anyway.
Yeah. my missus won't let me get a good car, so I'm hoping I absolutely destroy this one so I can get another one.
Breaks down as soon as he starts up at the petrol station, just rings his butler to bring the other one down.
Right, we've got some listeners hear me out, Kyle.
I'm going to listeners hear me out, but I've got a second hear me out.
Okay,
so
go with
hear
that.
me
I knew he
out.
wouldn't
Hey?
Go with that then, Kyle.
I did actually have a look for listeners hear me out, and I couldn't see any comments on any of the most recent stuff. So
Fair enough.
hear me out. The English media will prioritise tearing the country down before they prioritise giving us any praise. For example, we've got a massive thing to celebrate with the performance for the England game. Jude Bellingham's just scored 2 to send us into the semi-finals. It should be the first thing an interview should say is, Jude, you're in your early 20s, you've just scored 2 to send England through to the semi-finals of the World Cup. How does that make you feel? Instantly, taken a comment from Thomas Tuchel, who said the words, the mentality of the team was great, the performance wasn't that great. He's decided to completely ignore the mentality of the team was great and go straight into Jude Bellingham and say, hey, Jude, I know it was really good, but Tuchel said you were shit.
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
to spark an argument there and try your own country to try and cause friction at such a vital stage of a tournament between the most crucial player, arguably, in our entire squad, probably bar Kane, and the manager. And I just feel there's been a lot of, I don't know if you've been listening to TalkSport, Simon Jordan and Piers Morgan, they went at it 2 days ago. Like, it was like they should have just put them on Misfits. Like, no, honestly, it was ruthless. And Simon Jordan went in and he went, every one of you that work for the media, him and Jim White, they were going at it. And he was going, yes, you are. You stand there and you pick your words to try and
gauge reaction.
Gain reaction. He says sometimes it's just a time and a place for it not to happen.
No,
and I
totally
think that
agree.
was one. And I feel like
England are very divisive in times like this. Like teams like, countries like Argentina, countries like France and that, they are much more get behind the teams. I bet that, I don't know about the media, but certainly as a country.
I know the Spanish can be quite bad. I've heard that, like, especially Real Madrid and stuff. But this is probably more your time than our time. But do you remember David Beckham?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, how much the media piled all of that on him when he kicked, what's his name?
Simeone.
Yeah, Simeone.
But it's the same when Rashford and Saka and that missed a penalty a few years back. The media are so quick to jump on negativity in England.
But I don't agree with it. Play devil's advocate. Is that not us as a nation that's a problem? Because the media only put out what sells, and we like bad news.
No, I don't think so.
Because that's what people buy.
Well, yeah, but it's easy.
If people preferred buying good news, then they'd have to push good news.
It's easy to say that, though, isn't it? But if you see a headline that says, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's. If you see a headline saying wildfires, whatever, you're gonna be interested, aren't you? But if you see something, the sun is shining.
Bad news for someone, isn't it? And the problem is bad news sells, and that's always been an adage for years.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that the British media, the English media, should be wanting to drive the England team just as much as there's still people. There still should be fans of the sport. So when they think, I could throw a spanner in the works here and fucking potentially put a wedge between our greatest player and the manager, why the fuck would you cash in on that on a semi-final of a World Cup?
Aren't they?
I just find the whole thing an absolute joke. Like, the same newspaper or the same media
outlet
will put a massive article about a massive mental health crisis in the UK, and then the next day go in and absolutely tear down an early 20-year-old,
literally
on the biggest stage in the world with every person in the country behind with their eyes on them, which is hard enough as it is. It's just like
you said, we said earlier about him being a role model, and now he's almost put a target on his back being a role model for the media, because now they want to try and get a different angle on
they
him.
They can't wait. They're waiting.
It's
like they're waiting. They're like, oh, he's doing really good here. Wait a minute.
Get the sledgehammers.
Just like Jack Grealish.
Yeah.
They hammered Jack Grealish at Villa.
You know what else is bothering me? Media in England is the whole idea. Have you seen, like, all I keep seeing now is, we're too reliant on Bellingham. We're too reliant on, and I was listening to TalkSport. It was actually Troy Deeney, and it pissed me off to the point I wanted to ring up. He was actually on about Pickford, but other people have been on about.
He's been absolutely hammered for
but
it
he's
as well.
not even that. It's not even the fact that he's ripping Pickford. One of the things he said was, the thing with Pickford is he'll have some mediocre games, or he'll have some bad games, and then he'll make a couple good saves in a game, or do something good, and everyone will forget about it and say, oh yeah, he's so amazing. And all I wanted to ring up and say was Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Harry fucking Kane. Harry Kane's worse for that than anybody. He literally can sit and do fuck all for 3 games. Then he'll score a couple of goals, which he's good at scoring goals. But he could do fuck all game, score 1 goal, and everyone's like, oh, Harry Kane, we love you. Ooh, fuck off, mate.
To be fair, I saw a really funny TikTok today of Troy Deeney getting his absolute pants pulled down on a meme, right? It's like a type of video. We'll have to get Jack to edit it in, because it was hilarious. Because he talked about England and have you seen Everton's response?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's Everton's response. Everton Football Club actually put a response out, and they Googled in the video, they Googled Troy Deeney's name, and it said 0 England caps. And then it just came up with a snapshot of Troy Deeney like.
But yeah, it just pisses me off. In the media, we're like, oh, we rely too much on Harry Kane, and we rely too much on Jude Bellingham. And then I'm thinking to myself, name me a country that doesn't rely on their strike force.
I was just about to say,
Argentina rely too much on Messi.
Mbappe.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Have you seen like the Norwegian media on the opposite side of that thing? They rely heavily on Haaland.
Yeah.
But all they've done is praise him for everything he's done for them.
Yeah.
And did you see the Norwegian Airlines have a bet with British Airways?
British Airways, yeah. And they changed it.
They changed just brilliant media.
To be fair,
do you know what I
mean? most of Norway outlets and stuff, they're all behind England, aren't they? They want England to win. In fact, I've seen one that looked sick, and it was something about, we want our
Viking and Saxon,
yeah.
Because I think that wasn't the Norwegian airline one, and they said, look, we're basically going to back England now, because we are basically related back in history and all that kind of thing. So we're going to back England all the way. But positive media versus negative media again, isn't it?
Exactly.
And it's just, like I say, it's the mentality of British media. Bad news sells, unfortunately. But is that us as a nation, or is it just the media itself?
Well, at what point does the reporter take the criticism, take the fucking responsibility for it? Do you know what I mean?
This is what Simon Jordan.
This ain't even about the Sun, really, or whoever it was. Do you know what I mean? It's about that individual who must have a passion in sport to be doing the job they're doing.
Yeah.
Surely part of you thought, I'm not going to bring that up. Do you know what I mean? Tuchel's has just said that in the heat of the moment, might not have meant to word it that way, or whatever.
Yeah. But again, it's got to be structure within the media somewhere. It's got to be get a bonus to get a story and all that. And then obviously that needs to change, doesn't it?
Shit houses.
Yeah, massive shit houses. I got a listener hear me out that's writing today that I think is going to cause a bit of a debate, so we can talk about it. Driverless cars are going to be the future, and it's going to be great. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it. I don't know how soon, whether it'd be fully autonomous when we're still kicking about, but I definitely think it will get to that point, yeah. It will remove error, won't it?
Yes, but that's a problem as well, in the sense of there is some testing that I've read they've done where, because it is just code and no empathy, if the choice is a mother and her 3 young kids in the car and an elderly woman crossing the road, the car will chuck the cars off a bridge or whatever, because its system, it says there's an obstacle in the road, you need to defend that, and it just, or the opposite, it'll just run them over.
Yeah.
Because there's no empathy in the machine.
Yeah, but you don't need to, do you? You don't need empathy to... What would you do?
Well, a human being has that choice to think about,
You don't have long to think, though.
You don't, no.
So tell me, what would you do? 3, 2, 1, you just ran them all over.
I get your point.
I'd like to think by the time we've got to the point where cars can all drive themselves, I'd like to think that already we have sensors that have automatic brakes now in some cars. Not in anything I've driven, but some of the brand new cars now, like the Volvos, for example.
There's a lot, not even brand new cars. Cars going back a few years have automatic brakes.
Yeah, so I'd like to think by the time this does get rolled out, it'd be pretty much impossible for someone to get hit by a car because that car would slam the brakes on, but the car behind its sensors would kick in and that would slam. And you wouldn't ever get pilots.
I think it'd almost become like a rail system.
Yeah.
Where every car...
Without rails.
Every car is tracked.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So every car knows where every other car is.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for it in some ways because I thought getting up in the morning, making a brew, getting in the car and just lying down, let it take me to work, mint.
Yeah, I think it would. I think it definitely would.
But I'm just, again, not a tinfoil hat kind of person, but is it the right thing?
I think so. It'd still be, even if you were to run over the old woman and the 3 kids, it'd still be less road deaths than if
probably
everybody just drives themselves.
percentage-wise, but it's the...
Some things are unavoidable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. I just don't know if I'd fully trust to let it drive itself.
You could argue an elevator is a similar concept. Would you take stairs knowing if something happens, you can turn around and do what you want, or would you rather
traffic in an elevator, there isn't.
Well, no, but you could still something could still happen.
Yeah.
Roller coaster.
Yeah, good point.
Oh, what?
Roller coaster.
I had another point then. That's really thrown me off. Can't remember now.
Shame that.
I'm thinking about it. Oh, yeah. We have that many faults on cars now. And how often does your phone need an update and it fucks up and stuff like that?
Not very often.
I just think it's...
Because they haven't got an iPhone.
It's just a problem waiting to happen.
Snap.
You just...
I think that's the way the world's going, isn't it? I don't think there's anything anybody can do to stop it.
I don't think you can do anything to stop it, but you're just going to be sceptical for a while, I think.
But you've also got to think the technology would get to a point where what we would deem as like almost impossible to do, well, in 100 years, it might be the most simple, basic thing to do. So where they might have problems now, if we were to have autonomous cars today, for instance, we probably would have loads of issues. But then in 50 years, them issues would seem minor.
Because have you seen? They've already got like autonomous taxis or something in LA.
Yeah, they've got them. They've got quite a lot of. They do drones. They do like you say cars. I've seen buses somewhere.
I've not.
Autonomous buses somewhere.
Well, yeah, I
don't
think
know if it's China or somewhere.
I think the biggest but hurdle they've got to get over is the infrastructure itself, the roads definitely. And everything. They've all got to be updated to allow it to happen.
I think British roads are wank anyway.
Yeah. Can I tell you what freaked me out on that
We're doing
subject?
well on Britain today.
Can I tell you what freaked me out on that subject, actually? The first time I ever saw a lorry with cameras for mirrors.
Where have you been?
No, this was ages ago. I'm saying the first time I saw
just woke up out of
I
a
honestly
coma
think
or something?
he's from the past and he's come here.
Where's Kyle?
Yeah.
Where's the real one?
No,
we know you're an imposter.
No, I mean, like, it's relative to the subject. Like, the first time I ever saw that a few years ago, like, I was driving past, I was like, where the fuck are the mirrors on that thing? And I thought, I was like, it's got cameras. And I saw those two little cameras. And I thought, what if the camera dies? Or, like, what if there's a short in that camera? Then what do you do? Where's the fail safe?
Yeah, but where'd you draw the line with that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What would you do? Yeah. Okay, what would you do if the camera died? What would you do if your engine cut out?
You'd slowly pull over, wouldn't you?
Well, funny that. I wonder what you'd do if your camera died.
You'd slowly pull over. Yeah.
But you wouldn't be able to see to be able to pull over.
No, but I think we are so quick to jump at what could go wrong. Do you know what I mean? But then you could apply that to now, couldn't you? You could apply.
You find comfort in what you know, don't you? That's the thing.
Of course, yeah. But like, I mean, lorries are notorious for smashing their mirrors off from hitting bushes or walls or signs. Do you know what I mean? So I think that probably helps negate that because they're much more streamlined now, aren't they? But
big time.
But like you've said, I imagine our grandparents were talking about TVs on phones and stuff at one point. Now, mental that sounds.
Imagine being able to call someone from the other side of the world.
And that's such a short amount of time we've been able to do all of this as well.
But yeah, I'm on the fence with it still, I suppose. The whole driverless car thing. I want it, but I don't know if I trust it.
I imagine there'd be a fat suit in if something happened, though.
Yeah. Like long distance driving, I think it'd be fantastic. You can just kick it into auto and it takes you there.
Yeah, it'd be a bit shit small distances, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I just don't think it's needed for small distance.
No. And it'll make you a lot more accountable as well for getting up on time and things like that, because you're not in control of how quick you get there. So if you're late, you can't rush to work. Well, you're going at whatever pace that car's going.
This is kind of where my head's
going. And like
your
rail system, it's where you fit in the network.
Well, this is where I think it will eventually get to the point, because although it's a big money-making scheme and stuff in it with speed cameras and whatnot, you literally negate nobody can speed. Do you know what I mean? No one can break the law. You can't go through a red light. You're literally clear. I always think that, even now, I think if it wasn't a money-making scheme, why wouldn't they cap cars like they do motorbikes?
Oh, yeah, I know.
You know, like smaller CC motorbikes, they restrict them to a certain speed. Why can I go over 70 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, or maybe that's like the midterm. Like even in like 30s, there could be like a proximity. It shouldn't. Your car knows what the speed limit is, especially in newer cars. They know what the speed limit is. Why is it not stopping me from going past that? Yeah,
like you say, your modern sat navs now come up with the speed limit in your area, so surely that could restrict your speed.
Well, yeah, this is what my car literally it's got cameras. It's not even that new of a car. It's got cameras on, and it identifies road signs. So on my dash, it'll come up 30 miles an hour or 50 miles an hour, and most cars do that now. So why? Yeah. If it was that big of a deal, then they'd just do that, wouldn't they? I don't see why they wouldn't. Like legislation, make the car manufacturers build it and done.
There's got to be money to be made in it.
That's all it is.
Yeah. Or like high-end supercars would be obsolete, wouldn't they?
Well, yeah, but you're basically saying you can speed when you want.
No, you're saying you have the free will to speed, but if you get caught, you will be fined.
Yeah. Weird.
Well, yeah. Right, I suppose we'll go for a break and we'll come back with some deep stuff. Right, we're back. We're going to kick it off the deep section.
Yeah, boy. Do it.
Go, Josh.
Do it.
Go, Josh.
Do it.
Go.
Do it.
It's time to get deep.
Sick. I thought you'd stop calling it the deep section anyway.
I had, but
You've proper messed the format today. Do you think he's done the same? Because
I contributed a little bit, to be fair.
Did you?
Yeah, but
so you both messed the format.
I changed it, and then you were like, do the deep.
Okay. So I saw a story about, the guy at Top Boy.
Which one?
I don't know how to explain it. I think is it not the same guy who was in Sex Education? I think it might be.
Don't know.
I'm not sure. It might not be.
The one out of 21 seconds.
It might not be. I don't know. Anyway, guy at Top Boy. He was accused of rape. And I saw a story that he's been released, and he got emotional when he was, I say released, he got let off when they did the court.
Mm-hmm.
Did the court? I sound thick as fuck.
They did the court.
When they did the court.
when he did the bad thing and nearly went to the jail.
Let me start that again. So, yeah, the court case went through. He got let off because they found that the accuser had changed versions multiple times, lied about certain things, about probably a bit too graphic for this, and also found to be deleting texts that she initiated and then made out that he was texting her, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But it led me to a couple of questions, really. Where's the repercussion? Because you've basically just destroyed this bloke's life.
Yep.
And do people, it's a bit of a spin-off, but do people deserve to be judged by the best or the worst thing? The best or the worst thing, yeah.
What do you mean?
So what I mean by that is people are so quick to judge based on one moment, whether it be the best thing they've ever done or the worst thing they've ever done. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's a little bit like what I said earlier about, when Jack Grealish got torn down by the media.
Yeah.
He had an incredible season at Villa, but the second they saw him passed out on a yacht, boom.
Yeah. And it
they
just
judged him on that.
This is what I mean. Like, what I'm trying to say is, like, what's the best? How do you judge somebody? Do you get what I mean?
I do, but it goes back into what I said before. I think it's human psychology. Once you do something bad, like memories that you remember. You remember bad memories more than good memories and stuff like that. It's just how we're made up.
But I just think, like, there's plenty of people you could probably argue. Like Winston Churchill, good example. Do you know what I mean? Arguably did the best thing for England in any kind of recent history. And yet people still judge him on what he did before that.
But on the same token, if you're a bad person and you do a good thing, does that overwrite your bad things?
Well, does that mean if you're a good person that does a bad thing?
No, I'm playing devil's advocate with it. That if
that's what I'm saying. Like, if I was to say to you, give me a sentence or a paragraph on how you judge somebody and what is the right way to judge someone, it's a lot harder and a lot deeper of a question than it initially feels, doesn't it?
I don't know if this is the right way to describe it. It feels like a sliding scale almost, that you can do so many good things, but then as soon as you do a bad thing, say the good things give you 1 point, bad things take 10.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it,
And all of a sudden you're back down here.
Yeah. It's a shit world, isn't it? Because that is just a fact of life, unfortunately.
And it's, like you say, and that's what made me think from that fucking thing, because I thought, his life's ruined, and now she's no repercussions, no nothing. Do you know what I mean? I don't even think anyone even knows her name.
The worst thing about
Whereas
that
he's just been dragged through the mud.
I don't think the media or anybody should be allowed to publish anything unless he's found guilty.
I totally agree.
Because you've destroyed somebody's character.
So where are the media held accountable?
Yeah, exactly.
For making an assumption.
Because it's irrelevant now, and I know we could all say, we'd let it go. As soon as you're associated like that, whether you're found innocent or not, you are targeted.
The doubt is always there then, isn't it?
Especially if it's a little bit less. I mean, this one's quite clear cut because she lied, because she done. They caught her out. But what about the ones that aren't as clear cut, where there's just not enough evidence to convict? Do you know what I mean? Or
even with that, like you say, it puts a doubt in your head.
Yeah,
it still doesn't mean he's innocent. It just means she's a fucking liar as well. And it's a difficult one, like you say, and it doesn't matter if he becomes the best Samaritan in the world and raises so much money for charity. He's always going to have that dot against his name.
And that's what got me thinking. And I've been watching The Rookie. You ever watch The Rookie? So good.
No, is it Netflix?
Police show, yeah. And that's what kind of got me to it, because there's some of the bad guys, like the murderers or whatever, but you like come to like them. But then it comes to a point like, let's say you're on death row for killing somebody. Is there redemption for that?
That's when you know a good TV show, when you end up rooting for the bad guy and forget. It is.
Do you not think that's mad psychology as well? Like John Wick. Everybody loves John Wick, but he's a contract killer.
Yeah.
That's his job, is to go around and kill people.
It's great, right?
Well, yeah, but he does it cool as fuck.
Yeah.
But ultimately, he's a bad guy.
Have you never watched Dexter?
He's still a bad guy.
I've heard that's really good.
You've never watched Dexter?
No, I haven't, to be fair.
Is he a bad guy, though? Because he kills bad guys.
There's one. Yeah, he's still a bad guy.
And I disagree.
Doing bad things to bad people don't make you a good person, does it?
I disagree.
I know.
I'm all for the vigilantes. But Mexican Batman.
Yeah, that wins that argument.
That is brilliant, isn't it? I've been looking that up ever since you told me about that. Brilliant.
He's been booking flights to Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Dressed as Robin.
Yeah, it's a hard one, that is.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's any way of actually getting to a conclusion with it.
Yeah.
It's relative, isn't it? Every situation is slightly different.
Yeah, and I think if you're an outsider, it's easier to hold. I've seen something out. In fact, it was a documentary I watched. And I can't remember if it was, what's the American guy that does all them deep prison documentaries and stuff? McDonald.
What? Trevor McDonald.
Trevor McDonald, yeah.
He's British.
Is he British?
British, yeah.
Oh, that's not who I'm thinking of.
He's so British as well.
It could be. I don't know. Anyway,
America.
I'm sure there's an American guy that does similar thing. But anyway,
not Louis Theroux.
No, he's not. No,
he's British as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's not fun down here, is it, bro? Go on, Fish.
Kyle.
Give us another one.
He's going to go with Ross Kemp, isn't he?
The Morgan Freeman. He does it. He does
Does he?
Yeah,
he does prison documentaries.
He's done it.
He was in Shawshank.
He was in
mate. That's
Shawshank.
not the same.
No. He's done a prison. I swear to God, Google
Do it. Do it.
Somebody go.
Kyle, do it.
I swear to God, he's done a prison documentary.
Andy Dufresne.
No, he has done a prison documentary. And anyway, it doesn't fucking matter. I don't even know why I got caught. I'm doing the thing that I hate the most. Anyway, I've seen a prison documentary. It was a few years back now. And you almost feel sorry for the guy that's on death row. And it gets to a point, and I don't know how it's so conflicting within myself. Like, should I feel
that
sorry
makes you carry
for
on watching it.
Yeah.
Because when you open something like that up on Netflix, if you get 5 minutes in and go,
He's a cunt.
yeah, but he's a cunt.
Yeah.
He did that. Next.
Yeah. But it just makes you think, like, from us looking in, it's probably easier to forgive or easier, do you know what I mean, than if you were somehow affected by it or knew him. Like these people who forgive people who've killed their families and that. I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, and you're sort of watching it in a bubble, aren't you? He may have turned a new leaf and found God and all these kind of things, but he is still a bad guy.
Well, yeah, but this is what brought that question up, because, like, is he a bad guy or was he a bad guy?
Deep.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that was in The Rookie, because this guy he weren't on death row, he was just in jail for like 20 years for killing, without ruining the story. The sergeant, like one of his early partners, he killed him. It was like 10, let's say it was 10 years ago, he's been in prison 10 years. And then he has a parole hearing and they go to it and he sees that the guy's got a kid and a missus. Do you know what I mean? And he changes his mind. He said, and he originally was going saying, don't let him out. He did this. He affected so many lives. But then he changed and he was like, actually, I believe he has changed. So if you basically saying, if you feel like it should be released, then maybe we should. But
at what level then do you think a bad thing deserves redemption?
this is what I mean. I don't know, because he was he was a druggie. He was high. Do you know what I mean? And now he was clean. He's got his family. He has a lot to do with trying to see his son and help his son. And it's like, where do you get what I mean? Like,
you go so far down the rabbit hole because, again, it's the whole you're a product of your environment and stuff like that. It's some people,
like you say,
can't get away from.
And sometimes good people make bad decisions.
Yeah.
Well, it's like saying Batman: The Dark Knight. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself.
Literally nothing to do with it, bro. Literally nothing to do with it. You can't just throw random Batman for
Or it's like
I
Batman.
definitely can.
It's like Batman. Fuck him, he's a bike thief.
One day, Mexican Batman
He's
will
the real
start robbing
Batman.
his own bikes.
He's a real Batman.
Yeah, he'll start robbing his own bikes.
I just want to see a video of him like duct taping someone to a lamppost and just going, I'm Batman.
Getting the bike thief, duct taping him to a lamppost and robbing the bike that he robbed off him.
Well, we've gone off on a tangent here. We're supposed to be trying to be serious.
Sorry, I Batmaned it.
But that's probably
That's one
the best deep ones we've had, to be fair.
Thank you.
I give you
It is
that.
pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
But yeah,
Uh-huh.
tell me what you think, because I can't come up with the answer for that one.
I think a big part of it depends on the situation and kind of what the situation is. But still, like, you could have a couple of different scenarios.
You could have hundreds.
That's what I mean.
It's relative.
But like, if someone does something while high, are they still accountable? And if so, do they deserve redemption? Or if someone was under such traumatic pressure or trauma as a kid and did something, do they deserve? Do you know what I mean? Like, they're the ones to me.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that you think actually
like
probably,
these kids that get initiated into grooming gangs and stuff like that, and become just part of the gang.
That's all they know.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're in that life. Yeah.
But they could have still done some horrible, horrible things.
Yeah.
Deep.
Mine is way off on a tangent from that. I've found a story online and I'm going to read it to you. And I want to know, like, how you would deal with this situation. I think it's probably a bit too modern for us, but we're going to give it a go.
Okay.
This bloke message saying he's been seeing a girl for a couple of months and now he's met another girl, let's say a work party or something like that, and all they've done is text non-stop, and he's really into this girl, but he's still into the first girl. But the problem he's got now is he says both girls are now tagging him in stuff online and they're both seeing it. And he's starting to feel guilty. And he says, what is my next step here in this situation? What do I do?
Pull up your big boy pants and fuck one off.
Well, yeah.
Grow up, mate. You can't just fucking play too.
Well, exactly. And this is, like I said, it's a bit more modern for us because it's the whole situationship, which Carl understands now.
Situationship.
But it's the whole risk-reward thing in your brain, isn't it? You've got to pick one, mate.
Yeah, literally.
And risk that you've made the wrong decision.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
You've got to take that risk. You think, out of the two, this is the one I want.
Yeah. What a bellend.
Yeah.
Like, why you got to make that someone else's problem
both
to
ways
solve?
as well. Like, that can happen both ways, gender-wise.
Oh, yeah. Of course
yeah.
it can.
All the time.
Yeah, of course
And
it
I
can.
think
Of course it
whoever's
can.
in that situation where they've got two cards in their hand, you've got to put one down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Well, not.
yeah,
just let them
that
off.
got deep.
Yeah. I'm not going back to the redemption.
I can't choose.
Yeah, but it depends on how they've been brought into that life.
Yeah, I
just think it's one of these new age problems that doesn't need to exist.
Yeah, like,
I
why are you
think it's
making that other people's problem as well? Just be an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back in the day, like before social media and how easy access you had to like all these strangers that you've never met before, you would go and, well, our parents and older would go to a bar and meet someone physically, and, you know, that's how it happened. So the chances of it happening back in the day probably weren't even near as high, but now you log on to Facebook, you've got fucking everyone, or Twitter or anything. It's just, you're surrounded by strangers all the time, aren't you? So it's probably much more common of a thing than it ever used to be.
And I think when I read this, like the deeper side of it is there will be people that are in relationships right now that are probably in the wrong one, and they meet someone else and it teaches them, it shows them that they're constantly texting. They're really, all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm actually in the wrong relationship. I've got to you can't play them both off. You've got to either take the leap or cut that one off.
That's literally it. And it's all
You've
about.
got to make that decision.
Yeah.
Am I in the
Be
right
brave.
relationship? Is this where I want to be? Because if you're constantly over there texting that other girl, you're sort of disrespecting the relationship you're already in.
To me, that's already enough, isn't it? That's enough of a like, you're clearly not where you want to be.
And you're not building a good picture of yourself, or you're not trustworthy.
No,
you're not
exactly.
relationship material there. I just think, I read it and I just wanted to bring it up because it's, like I say, it's just not a thing that needs to exist.
No.
And asking for advice on it, it's like, this isn't hard, brother. Just fucking fix it.
I don't know whether to choose the green milk or the red milk.
I'm trying to lose weight and the red milk's got less fat.
But it tastes like...
Can somebody please make the decision for me?
It tastes like water.
So yeah, that was my little deep section. I just wanted to have a rant, if I'm honest.
Yeah, mine was loads better than yours, bro.
It was. I'd say you won the deep section.
Yeah, thanks.
No problem.
I'm a winner.
You love winning.
I've got one thing to mention, boys.
Oh.
Sad times for anyone who watched Jurassic Park growing up as a kid.
Very sad times.
Very sad times.
Very sad times. Rest in peace to the wonderful Sam Neill, who passed away this week, which is obviously an extremely...
I heard he got bit by a T-Rex.
Definitely a raptor.
Definitely too soon.
What was that, his final words?
Is that a raptor or your horn? Have you upgraded your car?
Oh, come on, obviously there's a difference. Look, that's the horn. That's the raptor.
Clever girl.
My kids.
What's your other dinosaur?
My kids love when I do that at home, and I'll jump onto the sofa, and and they start running.
I can't believe we've gone to make a tribute
That's
about
it.
such a...
We're trying to pay tribute, and you're fucking honking
I am
over
by
there.
talking about Jurassic Park.
Carry on, Kyle.
I'm lost for words. That's awful. Yeah, so
Jurassic Park marathon this weekend.
it's going to have to be, isn't it? And I think a lot of people are going to be doing it all around the world, I think. He was a big character in a lot of children's lives, wasn't he? But not just Jurassic Park.
It.
Not just Jurassic Park. There was quite a number of really good films that he was involved in, TV series as well. He's actually in Peaky Blinders. If you've watched The Omen trilogy. He was in The Omen in part 3. There's the adult version of The Omen.
Didn't know.
He was also in Event Horizon, which is a cult classic, which is brilliant horror side to him that you don't see very often, but he plays someone evil very, very well.
Not anymore.
He was in Bicentennial Man.
Yes, he was. Yeah,
I'm just reading that off your notes. I didn't.
Yeah. He was the dad in that family. Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know.
Yeah, Robin Williams played.
Why you got to read
Bicentennial
his
Man.
notes? Let him read his fucking notes.
I mean,
you can't read his notes and take credit for his.
That's the sign of a really nosy bastard.
It
Someone
is,
who can
isn't it?
easily read upside down.
Can't just wait for you to finish your sentence. Has to read it prior.
Yeah, that's the most.
Shit out.
That's the best upside down reading I've seen.
That one shocked me. And the word
He can't-
Bicentennial upside down.
He can't read the right way up.
That is the right way up, isn't it?
But yeah,
I was shocked at that one.
yeah.
But
Rest in
Jurassic
peace
Park.
to Sam Neill.
Yeah, Jurassic
Park.
OG.
Everyone's got to have seen that at some point. What
There's
a film.
I feel like we watched it with the kids not that long ago.
Yeah, you did because you texted me about Ollie's
that's it.
first ever
Yeah, we did.
introduction
We
to
watched the
Jurassic
first
Park.
one. Yeah.
And what did he say? It was all right. And I was fuming.
Yeah, he said it was alright.
Which one's your favourite?
It's got to be the first one.
Yeah,
It's got to be.
100%.
I'm sorry.
I even
but
quite like the Jurassic World kind of spin-off.
the first Jurassic World.
Yeah.
The rest of them were.
I haven't
awful.
seen.
The second
I haven't
one
seen the
was good
late.
as well.
I don't think I've seen the. Is it 4
Fallen
now?
Kingdom.
Is it 3 or
Yeah.
4 now?
Really?
I thought the
What?
second
Where they were doing the auction?
Is that the one where the
I don't
T-Rex runs through the like villagey bit? Like, is it? Like
Oh, the Lost World.
Lost World.
The Lost World
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah.
yeah. And I think that got better over time because I think that was hated when it first came
Yeah.
out.
Was it
of
you
the
that got me
San
to read the
Diego
book
scene.
as well? And the
The
books
books-
were fucking
If
quality.
you have not read the books, Jurassic Park, right?
I'll read.
Stand by,
I'll
'cause
read
I'm-
Jurassic Park when you read Fourth Wing.
What's for?
Isn't the Fourth Wing part of a series of books though?
Yes,
What, for the
So I
first,
need
second,
to-
and third?
Do I need
I'm
to
not
get
even
to the
joking.
Fourth Wing
I'm not even joking.
by reading more before it, or is the Fourth Wing?
Do I need to read 1 wing, 2 wing, 3 wing before I get to the 4th wing?
That is basically what I'm asking. I don't know. You can't just go straight to fourth.
No, it's called 4th wing.
Yeah, there might be wing 2, wing 3, fourth wing. You never know.
Wings Day Out.
Yeah,
Nando's.
Spicy Wings.
Pepe's.
Oh,
No, you
God.
need to read 4th wing.
There's a gas leak in
Jurassic,
there.
I'll read Jurassic Park, but you need to read 4th with both, yeah.
Okay.
So the 4th wing, let me see if I can remember.
What is... Yeah, give me
Oh,
something.
okay, so think Game of Thrones meets
Just Park.
Harry Potter.
Oh, so it's like a fantasy novel.
Yeah, but it's sick.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's so sick. It's a bit of a, you know, these spicy ones the girls like reading. There's a bit of that in it, but that's not.
Is it so it's more Lord of the Rings then, I suppose?
Lord of the Rings is a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
But there's like dragons in it, and it's about, they basically, without giving too much away, there's like a school. So when kids
there
get
magic?
to when kids get to a certain age, they have to choose what to be. So you could be like a scribe, you can be a healer, you can be, and the idea is that the kingdoms are at war, or you can be a dragon rider. But that's the hardest one, and the tests, people, like half of the people don't even make it to become the dragon rider, and you just die. So obviously, not many people have what it takes. But it's sick. Honestly, watch it, and obviously they
feel like I've
basically
seen a
bond
film
with a. No, you haven't. They're bringing out a series for it. I can't fucking wait. But they basically like bond with the dragon, but the dragon chooses you. Some of the dragons just incinerate the person that It's honestly, you need to watch it. You need to read it. It's so fucking good.
I'm not. You've sold me.
Thank
No,
you.
no, I'm gonna
not
read it.
I'm not a reader. I'm really not a reader. Squish got me to read Fourth Wing, like the first one, Fourth Wing on holiday in Greece, and I was obsessed. And I've just not long finished the last one.
I promise you, you will be hooked on Jurassic Park. It is literally take the film, right, which is what they did. The book obviously was before the film, but in order to so what they say was if they were to make the film exactly like the book, it would have gone down the path of Alien.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 100%. And
It'd
you'll
been
know
an
when you
18
read it.
as well.
It would have
weird.
been R-rated. But they decided to mellow it right down
Same.
because you
For
doubled
families,
the audience.
yeah, exactly.
And look at it, it became the greatest movie of all time. But, you know, like the level of
After-
Alien
yeah,
and
yeah,
Predator,
yeah.
that's where it would have been.
Ooh, I'll have to give that a go.
It is one of the most violent reads of it. It's terrifying.
Oh,
it's
I'll read it.
nightmare
I'll try it,
material.
I'll try it.
No kid should ever read that.
Yeah.
No, seriously, it's fucking...
I'll read it all.
Put it this way, right? it puts you in the situation of the person who's midway being torn apart by a dinosaur.
Sick.
And
see, I like books that read like that as well. Fourth Wing does it. It's all as if she's talking to you.
Yeah.
And like telling you the story of what's happening to like you in her head. Do you know what I mean?
I'll,
it's so sick. You need
not to sound
next time I come yours, I'll bring the books. I've got
sick.
Jurassic Park and The Lost
I'd
World.
lend your Fourth Wing, but I lent it to Steve. I'll see
I
if he's
think
finished reading
Holly's
it
got
yet.
it.
Oh, there you go.
I think Holly's read it, yeah.
Not to be complete retard and say if you got 1, 2, and 3 Wing again, but is it a series of books?
Yeah, so there's Fourth Wing. The second one's what are they called now?
Oh, so Fourth Wing is the first one.
Fourth Wing is the first one.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what the kind of thing's called. Then there's the. It'll come to me, but I can even picture the books because they're all different kind of designs. But
We'll talk about it next week and elaborate on it more.
yeah, I'll elaborate a bit more.
Because I feel we've waffled now and I don't think we've got time for a game. So I think we just...
Yeah. Okay.
We get out of here. Please like and subscribe. We are collecting followers all of a sudden.
Yep.
People are obviously liking what we do.
Slowly but surely.
We're trying to keep the momentum going. We're on episode 10. So this is...
And almost a 250,000 views on that video, by the way. Just under,
Yeah.
I think 241,000 or something. Yeah. People must be watching. Do you know what I mean? People must be.
But yeah, thank you to the people that have been subscribing, have been
100%.
becoming followers. It helps everything we do.
Yeah, and obviously, like we've mentioned before, we're going to get some merch and stuff. So just keep getting involved. The more you get involved, the more we can try and do more for the viewers as well, which is something we're really keen on. We're talking about maybe even starting to get guests on the pod. So
We want to do community-based stuff as well, like five-a-side football, something. We want to just get people together, get an excuse, get out of your house and just have a chat. Do you know what I mean?
we've got loads of ideas, and if you've got any ideas you think would be a good idea, drop it in the comments. Drop us a DM.
And if anything we already do that you think, shit, tell us that as well.
Yeah, we'll ignore you.
Right.
Peace.
See you later.